Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Entertainment. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm a fellow of Real Estate Institute of Canada, a broker of record for City Pro Realty Inc. brokerage, and your host. Tonight we pick up the topic: what is the biggest threat to real estate? Is it the global economy or unrest or eroding home affordability? Many things come into the picture because worldly, when there is unrest, war is taking place overseas, it has implication, and also global economy will have impact because some time or most of the time goods are imported from overseas with regards to construction, employment issues, and also our people not leveraging the technology because things have changed since pandemic came in. Our real estate laws in Ontario have changed. We used to deal with REBA, now is TRESA. Trust in State Service Act. Customer service relationship has been eliminated. We have a brokerage representation and also brokerage buyer designated representation or self-represented party. And there is a learning curve for realtors and agents and consumers how things will be handled. Real Estate Council of Ontario has a residential and commercial information guide to share with consumers, whether you're dealing with the residential or commercial. Also, biggest challenge we have is unrealistic expectation from the sellers, because sometimes affordability is an issue. Either they lost a job or income is not sufficient. They were on a variable mortgage. Cost has doubled or tripled to maintain. They have to sell the house, but they paid a higher price. And their expectations are unrealistic. They're not going to get that price that they had for a year and a half ago. And also, there are calculation of taxes. So some jurisdiction, for example, Toronto, we have a double land transfer tax. If you are an investor who want to sell a property, you might have a capital gain issues or appraisal issue where some of these buyers who bought the property a couple of years ago at a high price from the pre-construction from the builders, and now evaluation or appraised value has came down lower. And when we're doing buying and selling, we're putting in offers, there's always the rejections because on a smaller, lower value property, there is a competition have started already. Appraisal issue is very important. Some houses are not insurable. And those are issues that affects it. And also, people walk away. The other issue that I am also pointed out is that sooner or later, market will be dictating, which we normally negotiate with our buyer representation, where compensation is collected from the seller in most cases on MLS, but potentially is that buyer has to pay for it, for their services, in order to use a real estate professional. And these are the market trends and roadblocks. The other thing is influence of hybrid work. Since pandemic came, lots of people have relocated. It might has affected a lot more commercial office building as compared to residential. People have lost their job, income, affordability is an issue. Do they have enough income to qualify? To qualify for a mortgage, as you know, I'm a principal broker of Canada Express Mortgage Inc. My license number for the brokerage is 13241 with FISRA. And if people are working remotely, they won't be occupying the office space, so will be lots of office space empty. It has influence. Another influence is shortage of housing. Biggest influence in our real estate market. We are, based on the data that I have shared with you for February, our sale has gone up 17.9% from February last 23 to 24. And new listing has increased 33.5% from compared to 8,537 in 23 to 11,396. So inventory is increasing. And average price compared to February last year and to this February increased by 1.1%. So challenges are there is that, when we are managing real estate, so it's not only challenges with the builders building enough houses, government not taking initiatives enough to create housing to eliminate the housing shortage. Even though Ontario government has planned to build 1.5 million houses in next 10 years, they're making effort. But this is not what is really changing it. Is the income. Price has gone up so high that people don't qualify. So it's a pressure on the property below $1 million. As you can see from the report that I shared with you, a detached home in 416 area in Toronto is 1.657 million and 905 is 1.38 million value. And if you need to put as a convention 20% down, you must have built equity in your existing home in order to qualify. Otherwise, you will not qualify unless you put down a significant amount of money. Similarly, semi-detached is 1.319 million in 416 and about $1 million in 905 area. 905 area is quite big. You are a Brampton, you have a Mississauga, you have a Oakville, you have a, Milton and Oakville, surrounding city and east or west. Townhome, 970,000 in Toronto, 416, and 925,000 in 905 area. So, and condo is 726,000 in 416 and 639,000, almost 640,000 in 905 area. So if you're starting for the low income, it's going to be tough for the younger generation to buy a house unless they borrow money and they have a good job. So in order to get and qualify for a certain amount, you got to have, depending where you're buying it. If you're buying outskirt, still you need to qualify for a significant amount. So good income, you got to create a benchmark. What is a good income? Whether you want a detached home, you are a semi, single garage, double garage, condo, townhome, or townhome, freehold, or freehold townhome with the parcel of tied land. So these are the issues. And Technology has impacted lots of people to adopt now, create more efficiency. Material cost has gone up, gas has gone up. Therefore, any transportation, hauling of fully equipment, supplies, and material for construction site or building has increased. And also, labor shortage has always been a problem for technical people. We were trying to find, site superintendent, and it took a little while to hire someone. So this is shortage of qualified construction worker is a big challenge. On top of that, the immigration. Federal government has allowed a lot of immigrants come in. Jobs are issues, and when they come in, they become burden on our economy, and therefore it causes problem. And obviously, it's very difficult to get a mortgage when you're a new immigrant, even though there are some policies, there are some government program which can help you. So now, also, when you are dealing with a, price reset, we are doing a price reset because we have seen the prices back in 22, then 23 went down, and 24 still declining. It has not gone up except in February now, February to February. But this is also deceiving, is because this is overall transaction through Toronto Regional Real Estate Board. There is a ITSO board, there are some other boards, they don't share the data. So, but I always advise that you speak to your local real estate professional to give you a good market analysis of your property before you put it in the market. So we're going to take a short break now, and we'll come back and continue. What are the bigger threats to real estate?
Q Wireless and Computer. अपने तमाम devices, phones, iPads, tablets, MacBooks और laptops के repairs और मरम्मत के लिए हमसे आज ही राब्ता कीजिए। हम quality expertise के साथ साथ आपको free of cost diagnosis भी देंगे और data security की guarantee भी। अपने मुफ्त कोड के लिए हमें आज ही कॉल करें 647-350-6606।
Popeyes has opened a brand new location in downtown Vancouver. Satisfy your craving for Cajun at this new location off West Georgia and Hamilton Street, where you'll find all your favorite Louisiana-inspired menu items. We sampled the unrivaled trio of sandwiches, the classic, the deluxe, and the blackened deluxe chicken sandwich, and all were delicious. All of the signature fried chicken is marinated for 12 hours, then hand-battered and breaded, served with Cajun fries and mac and cheese on the side. Plus, for a limited time, you can try Popeye's Crispy Chicken Wrap, available now until September 3rd. Check out the new Popeye's location at 700 Hamilton Street today. Who are you bringing with you? Tag them in the comments.
This is the latest opening in BC for Popeyes, with more openings coming soon in both Alberta and BC by PLK Group.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Thinking of buying or selling real estate? Call us today. We are one-stop solution provider for your real estate needs. Our commission plans to meet your budget. Buy, sell, or build. We can help. Think of us today. Call us at 905-785-9923. Your satisfaction is guaranteed. Thank you.
Welcome to SFK Law, where we're committed to providing legal guidance tailored to your needs. When it comes to real estate law, every detail matters. At SFK Law, we will assist you whether you're buying, selling, or refinancing your property. We'll guide you throughout the process with complete transparency.
Whether you're an employer or an employee, our team will provide expert guidance and representation to safeguard your rights and interests. Whether you're an existing business owner or you're looking to buy or sell a business, at SFK Law, we can help you structure the transaction from start to finish.
If you're searching for a lawyer, contact us today to schedule your consultation.
अगर आपको दुबई या मिडिल ईस्ट नुमा ज़ेवरात की तलाश है, तो आपको दूर जाने की बिल्कुल जरूरत नहीं। आज ही हमारे मिसिसागा रिचवे स्टोर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स। हमारे पास सोने के बेहतरीन कंगन, कड़े, झुमके, हार और सोने के सेट्स भी दस्तयाब हैं। शादी हो या मेहंदी या कोई भी फंक्शन, आपकी पसंद के तमाम ज़ेवरात आपको हमारे स्टोर में मौजूद मिलेंगे। आज ही हमारे स्टोर पर तशरीफ लाइए। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, 3465 प्लैटिनम ड्राइव, यूनिट 99, मिसिसागा, या फिर कॉल करें 905-828-0009। अल करम ज्वेलर्स, फरमाइश आपकी, गारंटी हमारी।
आओ चले ईद बाजार, चलो चले ईद बाजार। चूड़ियां झुमके जूते पान लगाएं, मेहंदी ले सामान। लेडीज जेंट्स कपड़े सूट, शेरवानी और सैंडल बूट। सुर्खी पाउडर और सिंगार, फ्री एंट्री इस बाजार। चीज मयारी सस्ते दाम, वहाँ की हर शे आए काम। आओ चले चलो चले।
Eid Bazaar, presented by Awaz Entertainment and PGA International at National Banquet Hall from April 5th to Chandrat, April 8th.
HK Movers, home, offices, apartments and delivery, big or small, we move it all.
HK Movers.
Local and long distance, we also ship cars, Keller transport and moving services.
For service with a smile, give us a call.
Call Mr. Harminder 416-524-6704.
416-524-6704 पे.
Visit 140 Advance Boulevard, Unit number 10, Brampton.
Long distance moving specialist.
HK Movers. HK Movers.
डिक्सी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स और अप्लायंसेस पिछले 16 सालों से खरीदारों की खिदमत कर रहे हैं। हम लगातार 4 सालों से खरीदारों की पहली पसंद बने रहने का अवार्ड हासिल कर चुके हैं। हम किचनर्स, बॉश, वर्लपूल, एलजी, सैमसंग और जनरल इलेक्ट्रिक के ऑथराइज्ड डीलर हैं। 5 स्टार खिदमत का लुत्फ लें। हम आप सभी को टीवी सबसे ज्यादा रियायती दामों पर देने की गारंटी देते हैं। www.dixieelectronics.ca हमारी वेबसाइट पर जाएं या अभी कॉल करें 905-625-5900। सभी बहुत ही मुनासिब कीमत पर दस्तयाब हैं, जो आप बाआसानी से ले सकते हैं। At Dixie, we sell quality and deliver confidence.
Good evening and welcome to Realty Coffee Talk on Awaz Ent in Canada, around the world. My name is Tahir Qureshi. I'm a fellow Rules Institute of Canada and broker of record for City Realty Brokerage. Since Ramadan has started, I want to wish everybody a happy Ramadan to all of you. I hope that you are fasting and praying a lot for everyone. And I wish you all the blessing of the month of Ramadan to all of you. Real estate, when we talk about the biggest threat is what? Based on what? Economy, employment, resources, availability, shortage of housing, affordability, profitability is a big issue. You are on Realty Coffee Talk, may I help you? I think I lost him. So that's the biggest challenge that we have, is that we have to look at the government has a policy providing facilities to make sure that the approval process for new development project is moving, is slow. We have 3 tiers of government, federal, provincial, and municipal. The approval process is lengthy. I am with Park Home Builder as a consultant for Tanion program. And I tell you, we have so many outstanding delays with getting the approvals from all cities. So this has to change to create opportunity for the builders to build more housing. Now, also, we don't have a sufficient military. We have more immigrants are coming. And they have immigrants who are coming, sometimes they're coming with lots of money. And if they have a landed immigration or they become PR, they can buy the property. People who are working on work permit, they have to pay 25% speculation, non-resident speculation tax. And there's a rebate program because now under exemption from federal government, they can buy it, but they have to pay this non-resident speculation tax, non-resident speculation tax, which is 25% in Ontario. And obviously, we all involved now in information technology. We have to adopt that technology in terms of showing consumer a well affair. They have access to information on MLS, realtor.ca. By the way, that is financed by realtors across Canada. We pay for the service that goes to you. So now there is a law, either you use us or you don't. That means either you're going to hire a brokerage or you're going to hire a designated representative for seller or buyer, or you're going to be self-representative party responsible. And there is a RICO guidelines, particularly for residential and commercial, that we are supposed to send it to you read it, and we can explain you. There are 13 pages of that. You have to read that. And similarly, realtor have to read that. They are obligated to explain this relationship so you understand that. Real Estate Council of Ontario, RICO.on.ca, is an amazing regulator which has put together so much information for buyer and sellers to go there and learn. If you feel to verify a buyer or seller, a buyer agent or seller agent, he didn't bring the license, they should carry a license required under the law. But you can verify this by going on RICO.on.ca, search brokerage and agent or the broker or broker record, whether they are licensed or not. This is very important now. You have to get used to it. When I talk about profitability, is that some people have bought property for investment purposes and they are renting it as a one unit, and they might have to rent separately the basement, get a legal dwelling, second dwelling approved, so they can able to get a rent, because one rent will not cover it and you won't be able to kick them out because of Residence Tenancy Act. Only if you have a signed agreement, there is no way you can move tenant out. So you have to go to tribunal depending on the circumstances. So this is so profitability has gone down, value has gone down, and profitability, because you are still incurring cost and you're not able to recover all the cost. So, and obviously industry cost, 35 to 40% construction cost, including labor, has increased in last 48 hours, in last 40, I would say 24 months. So therefore, you don't expect the price to go too low. They are now coming up again, because there is a possibility the Bank of Canada may reduce the price in second quarter, which I projected that, maybe quarter or a half%. Then you will see some movement. But you got to have a house. You're going to live there. You need a place. And these are the obstacles. And for government has to provide funding or expedite approval process for the builders to build more units. And obviously, they're going vertical in big cities because horizontally there is no much space any there. Whoever has a big house, they can keep it. Once they sell it, it will be difficult to buy it because prices are still going up. Property taxes are going up. They're going to go up. You know why? Because of what changes are happening. Every cost of doing business has increased. Therefore, the government of Ontario may consider giving more power, like Toronto, to other cities, because all the mayors are promoting that they need more power to cover the operational cost. And biggest challenge for all cities is infrastructure getting old. Mississauga is almost 50 years old now. So they need to maintain infrastructure, road, the bridges, community center, maintain everything. It's going to cost you money. They're going to increase your property taxes. And this is going on across Canada, particularly in Ontario, in our jurisdiction. So it's going to have an impact. These are the roadblocks. They're affecting every real estate transaction in there. Because if you are like in Toronto, you pay 2 land transfer tax. If that is implemented in Mississauga, Oakville, or other areas, they're going to need it. If they do it, then costs will go up. And plus, property taxes go up. So these are the things, roadblocks that the government has to take, municipality has to take action. Ontario government has to support this program. So, and similarly, federal government will give grants to Ontario or municipality directly or indirectly to make sure that we are able to afford. And hold on to a little bit on immigration, because you got too many people coming in, they don't have any job, and then creating more difficulty for already Canadian citizens who are currently struggling. And those people who come with the money, they've been taking over and they're buying the property. Even though the foreign buyer is restricted now and it's been extended up to 2027, residential properties, government does allow now work permit holder who are resident more than 183 days, they can buy the property, but they still have to follow the Ontario non-speculation, non-resident speculation tax, which is 25% of the purchase value. So these are the common things that are affecting all of us, and we have to make sure these threats are eliminated. We need a certainty, a clear objective and goals, and plan of action by the federal and Ontario government. And they need financial support. All municipalities will need financial support. If they are not supporting the municipalities, then property tax will be very high. And this is why it's very important to address this issue. So, and also unemployment is still high, but affordability is a big issue because based on income, how much down payment they have, then where is the source of down payment? Transactions coming, we have a FinTrack requirement to show if third parties involved, they're gifting it. If they're gift, they need to have an agreement between the person who's giving the gift and the buyer to make sure they don't have any liability. Because when you go for the mortgage, and if you borrow money and then you have to pay back, that's also liability. They will reduce your threshold for buying a property. So gift has to be gift, it has to be written, it's not refundable, and source who is giving it. This is very, very important. And if a third party involved, maybe if some person say, I want to be financing your deal, so FinTrack, and that deals with the Money Laundering and Terrorist Financing Act, because we have, as a realtor, if we have suspicions of a transaction, we have to report that. So we have lots of learning, lots of education going on. And on Realty Coffee Talk, we have more than 400 episodes on my YouTube channel, Realty Coffee Talk, or you can watch on Awaz Entertainment YouTube channel. They are already stored there. You can watch them all the time. And please provide feedback and tell us what you want to know, and we'll be more than happy to help. Thank you for watching. From now on, our program will be on 5/15 during the month of Ramadan, ending on April 9. So please call us on 647-484-0018, and I shall see you next Thursday at 5:15 on Awaz Ent in Canada, around the world. May God bless you all. May God bless Canada. Thank you. Bye for now. Take care. Bye for now.